What's going on YouTube? Rob A here, and today we're going to be taking a look at LEGO Bionicle set number 70787, TAHU Master of Fire. Yes, Bionicle is back. LEGO has brought back this series, completely revamped the characters. I was lucky enough to actually see them in hand at New York Comic Con this past year. And they looked really, really good. So when I found them on store shelves, finally, I was really excited to be able to pick one up and kind of share it with you guys. So here he is, TAHU Master of Fire. The set has 89 pieces, and these are going to be different scales. All of the Bionicle main character Toa are. All of the main characters are different sizes and therefore different price points as well. So this guy's on the bigger end. He's actually at a $20 price point. But all of them come in this nice, kind of cool looking box. You can see on the side here, we've also got little helper guys. Like these are Guardians. And they combine with your Toa to become like the golden Toa. And really cool, you get a little comic on the back here. And now they're fighting these skull spiders, which is pretty neat. So they all have the same gimmick. They all have like an arm kind of swinging gimmick. They all can combine their weapons to form like skis and different kinds of weapons and things. So really, really cool stuff. The designers showed us kind of, everything they're able to do during the Comic-Con panel. And they also all come with this golden mask, gold version of their own mask, each inside the package. So very, very cool. They also do come with a skull spider each to fight. So, you don't have to buy separate bad guys if you don't want to, which I think is really neat. But I really love the new design direction they went with these guys. And I'm excited to actually get this guy put together. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Okay guys, so here is TAHU Master of Fire, and as you can see, this guy is beefy. He's real beefy, and he's got his pretty sweet fire surfboard thing going on here, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, it's a complete redesign, as you can plainly see. These are not the old-fashioned Bionicle of old. And I wanted to actually grab my original TAHU and bring him in for a comparison, but I didn't have the time to dig him out of storage and put him back together, unfortunately. So take my word for it. These are a whole new ball game. So yeah, here he is on his surfboard of Flaming Doom, and you can pop him off, of course. He's just held on by a couple little Technic pins there. And then you've got the board, which we can put over to the side, and we'll get into that in just a moment. But here he is. Let's stand him up. Let's stand him up without popping his leg off, shall we? His joints, his ball joints are like super tight. They're nice. They're brand new. They're Lego. They're good quality, and they hold very nicely. Sometimes to the point where you move them, and his other joint will pop off, but it's not really an issue, honestly. Let's get them all straightened out for you. Having a little, having a little problem with my backdrop here. As you can see, we're having just technical difficulties all over the place. Man, oh man. Let me scoot this back, scoot this, stand them up. Stand up straight, TAHU. Stand up straight, you're a Toa. What's the matter with you? Alright, let's get this going. So here's the thing, to make this guy a little bit bigger, you can see what's popping off. We've got the normal ball joint cup there, and then we've got this little ball joint extension on his leg, and this is like super tight. So in trying to move this, I'm putting the pressure on this, which is just popping the ball joint right off, where I really have to grab it up here to kind of move it around. It's not so bad on this side. It's a little bit, it's a little bit worn in now. But yeah, not a problem. We're doing all right. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. We're figuring it out. There we go. So you can see, here is TAHU in his standing at attention form. And he's really cool. I really like his proportions. I like his silhouette is really nice. He's got some big sweet shoulder pads, which are actually nice and posable. They're on their own ball joint system, so you can kind of move those around however you like. Let's give it a nice little turnaround. He's got a big sword thing here, which we'll get into again. He's even got some armor on the back. You can see this yellow thing, which we'll explain. And this suit is just big and beefy. To give you an idea, I don't know, if you're a Bionicle fan, you may not be into Transformers, but you may have seen them on store shelves. Here is one of the bigger ones, like a Voyager scale, and you can see this guy just is way bigger. He's quite large, quite large. I think he's probably about 9 inches tall. Let's bring out the old ruler majig here. So, TAHU is roughly just under 9 inches, or about 21 centimeters tall. So pretty cool. He's very large, very nice, very posable. So he's got the ball jointed shoulders. As you can see, you can move his shoulders. That's his shoulder pads. You can move his arms here at the shoulders. He's got the elbow joint going on here. He's got a wrist joint, like so. No waist articulation. And again, I'm going over this like it's a Transformer, but his head is, of course, ball jointed, so you can move his head around however you like. He's got the upper legs. He's got the knee joints. He's got the feet joints. So he's got articulation for days. And yeah, he's got some cool features as well. So you can see he's got his swords here in his hand. You can, of course, split those and have one in each if you so desire. He can also take these swords and you can stick them in here on his back to keep them safe and keep them stored. And you can even stick them up if you want to get those. Yep. You can pop them up on the top to have easier access and all that sort of thing. You can put those back down. So the yellow knob on the back is, of course, for the feature here where you just twist it and he can swing his arms up and down. He can rock 'em, sock 'em till the cows go home, which is pretty cool. He's also got the same feature that the originals had, where you could pop their masks off, but this has a much nicer way of doing it. So he's got this little lever on the back of his head, and all you do is you just hit that lever, and it pops the mask right off, which is very cool. Here's the mask up close and personal. So there you go. Nice newer version of the original mask. And here he is, maskless, and I really like the new head design. It's very cool, very heroic looking, and of course the ball joint makes that even more awesome. So there you go. Now, he does also come with this skull spider. This is just a mask, basically, with these little grabby arms attached to it. And, you can use this to kind of take over the minds of your TOA. And you just stick that on like you would a regular mask. Just like so, or actually we'll move these out. There you go. You can put those behind his head or whatever you want to do. And now your TOA is under control of the skull spiders, and also looks like Predator, which is pretty awesome. So you've got that going on, that feature, and each one of as far as I can tell, each figure comes with one of these skull spiders as well. So that's really cool. You just pop that right off, and this guy can go skittering off into the background. He'll be creepy back there, but You can also turn this dude into like superpower TOA mode. You just give him this gold mask, which is also included in the set, which is very cool. So you pop this on. Alright, there you go. You get his surfboard here. You just pop this bit off. Like so, this little Technic bit. These are actually held together by little teeth. Again, if you're familiar with the Transformers reviews that I do, you may recall this from the Feral Rex sword. Kind of holds together in the same fashion. So you get one of these guys, which are gigantic, and you can just stick this on the end here, just kind of keep it out of the way, and then you can sneak these into his hands like so. He's got these big, giant, flaming sawtooth swords, which is awesome. So he's got those going on, and now you can take these swords on his back, flip them up and out, like so, and now he's got some awesome golden sword wings. So really, really cool. And there are also other Guardians in this series now, like Guardian of Fire and things like that, or you know, they have other like smaller kind of characters that actually come with weapons and accessories that you can take and use to kind of beef up your base TOA here. So really, really cool. I really love the direction that this whole line went in. I love the redesign. I think they're doing an awesome job, and I really am excited to see what else they come up with for the future of Bionicle. So very, very cool. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching, as always. I think I'm going to be back probably with some more Bionicle, definitely some more Lego, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.